What's going on, everybody? Welcome back inside the Casting Castle. We are already into our third series right now. It is Leviathan versus Infamous. I'm Dakota, your play-by-play caster. That's Lacoste. He's my co-caster. We're Lacox, and we got Grant going to be doing the Observing for You.
I'm on the board today.
King Jack is getting himself situated into his throne. Welcome, my king. Please enjoy Leviathan versus Infamous. We already have a draft underway, so let's get into it. And gentlemen, I have a surprise for you. The greatest hero in the game has been picked as Coddle. Is going to be the second choice for Leviathan on this one.
Okay, there we go. We're fixed.
Jack, prepare the soundboard. See what is there.
You don't tell me what to do. I'm the king.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, just reminding you, sire. That's pretty much it.
It's
I
your
apologize.
Majesty, not sire.
All right. Your Majesty, Your Highness.
That works. That's a good one.
This is a classic 1-2 punch. Keeper of the Light Earthshaker. I mean, even since Dota 1, just Chakra Magic, Constant Fissures is just so good. And then the other side, of course, we have Nature's Prophet. But Bounty Hunter making his return. We know that it was PPD bringing it back into this league first, and then it was adopted, I believe, by DC or Cole?
Yeah, DC has played it.
And now we're going to see Infamous give it a run, too. What does that say about the lineup? Like, what are they looking to do?
We want to hunt you down. That's the lineup. Bounty Hunter providing vision. When he gets those levels, he actually deals a lot of damage. When the Nature's Prophet TPs, that's already a good combo. Maybe if they can pick something else for a global. Bounty Hunter, though, on the other hand, against Bloodseeker, pretty shitty hero.
Yeah.
Overall, I mean, the hero usually does not have... maybe he's gonna need to go for Tranquil Boots or an Urn this game, because him sitting low HP will just give Bloodseeker a lot of damage and movement speed.
Oh.
And, I mean, he's an Invis hero, wants to run away, provides the vision with Bloodthirst, of course.
The king's first decree is that the mouth breathing must cease.
Who's mouth breathing?
I don't know. I hear some heavy breathing once in a while.
Might be Grant.
I think it's not me, but...
It's not me.
Maybe it's your nose. All right.
All right.
We all right?
Thanks,
Stop
King
breathing,
Jack.
says the king.
Second degree, the king would like some water. Thank you.
Oh, ask for the plate of fries, too.
No, it's all right.
Jack!
Ask for the steak.
Jack!
Yeah, but I want the fries.
I'm not that kind of
but I
king.
want
I
the
can't be
steak.
too indulgent here. Okay?
All right.
To help us.
All right, thank you, Jack. Ancient Aberration.
There is more global.
Second
as I
pickup, more
mentioned.
global. Let's just get a Clockwork. Let's get a Zeus going.
Invoker.
Tinker.
Let's get those 6 heroes up.
Let's just get 9 heroes up that all do global action here.
No. That's Grant's.
No,
That's mine.
Where's the fries?
I can't drink from Grant's goblet.
That's not mine. This is mine.
Well, you can if you want to get the fungus.
Can you get me a water as well? Thank you. All right,
And the plate of
appreciate it.
fries. You'll see them.
All right, so Spectre, Zeus, are that our next 2 heroes coming out here for...
Why are you play? Okay, King play-by-play, sure enough.
No, just asking some questions, you know?
All right, I'm excited. That's a hero I love. This is
You love that
my
hero.
2 favorite heroes in the game on the same team. My boys Leviathan over here doing God's work here. We get to see a Nusham Earth Spirit, which I think is it's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yep.
And then it's a solid B+. And then we also
Dakota's
get to
losing
see
it.
what? I mean, I don't know. What would you put Nusham Earth Spirit on the level of
I would say
Crit or
Tire,
Jenkins? Crit or Jenkins?
God
Who I
Tire.
would say is A.
I would say, like, probably right now in this tournament, he's probably the second best behind Flea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty fair.
I think it's pretty good.
I
You were
mean,
just getting
I'm a
so
D
hyped. You were
minus.
just getting so hyped. I'm like, what is this guy doing over here? You need to calm yourself.
All right, sorry, I won't
No,
get
I'm just
hyped
kidding. You
anymore.
better get hyped.
Terrible hero Earth Spirit comes out.
Nah,
No, I'm just gonna look forward to this.
Bloodseeker, though, we've seen it a lot, mostly from Leviathan. I'm excited. I mean, Sammy Boy, when he plays it, he's been just dominating his lanes. So
Thank you, sir.
I'm excited to see what he can do there.
Thank
We
you.
have seen BSJ Bloodseeker too, but I think Sammy Boy's just so much better at the hero. They just need to
Yeah,
stick him
you're
on
just saying it because of that build he had with Octarine Core, Radiance, Yule Scepter, what else
Yeah.
was there? Aghanim Scepter,
He was
Mantis Style.
it. Even the game before that, though, like he just dominated the lane. He went godlike at like 20 minutes. They lost because that's what they do, I guess.
Is that so? Do you guys think a Lifestealer could come out here for Infamous?
Could.
I think it'd be a pretty good fit with what they have so far.
10 seconds.
Why is that, Jack?
Well, you got the global mobility. You know, you got 2 vehicles now, the
remaining.
Puck. Even the Bounty Hunter, the Nature's Prophet.
I mean, Nyx is good against these 3 heroes, against Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker kind of counter to him and not at the same time, because Knights can stand the ground and fight, but also needs to run away if they're chasing him. Can't really do anything because it goes through a BKB, so it can be a double-edged sword.
as well, which is seen as kind of a counter. And
I would love to see a Lifestealer come out for Infamous. We'll see if it's something they go for here. Taking their time a bit on that last ban. We look at Leviathan's Way, and we're looking for the Sammy / BSJ possible pickup here. And you really don't even know what your late game opponent is at the moment, too, when you're looking at Infamous. So,
yeah, they have heavy team fight and like catch, split push kind of stuff, but nothing too 5-man even, except with Puck and AA.
So a respectable dual core for sure to come the way of Leviathan here.
Infamous' turn.
Remove the AM out of this one. I'm not sure what that says aside from...
They just don't want to lose to one hero kind of thing. They'd
Yeah,
rather make them like earn it kind of, I think.
These 4 heroes who can't do anything to AM pretty much.
Maybe Weaver, if not
10 seconds
Lifestealer?
Nah, they don't want anything more with Invis.
Morphling going to be the choice. Off the radar from
Damn.
what my noob brain was thinking about.
Swirling tsunami.
Why Morphling?
Split push along with Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, a lot of split push, natural Lincoln's build on him. So he stops Bloodseeker ulti and Mana Leak, which is pretty good. Also builds into Manta style later on. Can shotgun easily Keeper of the Light, Earthshaker, even Bloodseeker.
Yeah.
If he does not have a BKB or BKB is down with the Blood Range on, increase the damage.
plus, they get their own Radiance if the Bloodseeker chooses to go that route, and he's got a lot of mobility as well.
Jesus, we should make a team.
We said that already.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
wait
but
to
I'm
see you
being
guys lose
serious right now.
Yeah, round of 256 losers. I would love to see that.
Yeah, who's our 5th player?
Wait, I'm not part of this team. Absolutely not.
Giannis?
Well, of course you're not.
Yeah,
we don't want
either.
we don't
The
want
king.
to
Yeah,
disband because of the bad behavior.
yeah, that's
Final
true.
pickup, and for now, looks like Sammy Boy's hero is going to be the Storm Spirit grab.
Yep. So we've seen the BSJ Bloodseeker kind of. It was like his first Monkey King. It was a little bit off, but I think if he has enough room, if Sammy Boy just controls the map for him, it could be very well. It's gonna be interesting to see though, because AA. What do they have against the Storm Spirit? The Puck Silence, Orchid from Nature's Prophet. That's about it.
It takes a bit for them to be able to build up. I mean, Morphling is already takes a bit to build up, but I guess that's where you're hoping your Bounty Hunter is going to get track in decent time, and you're going to be able to pull off successful kills with a rotating Nature's Prophet, Coil from Puck, and, you know, track money.
Yeah, they really don't have lockdown.
Do any of you peasants know what the 7 soups refers to?
The 7 soups?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
I mean, one's 7 Sopas.
Yeah. But what's the 7 soups refer to?
I don't know. Do you know?
No, I'm trying to find out.
Let's see if we can name 7 soups. Cheddar broccoli.
Clam chowder.
Tomato bisque. Tomato.
I don't know.
Chicken noodle.
soup.
Chicken noodle soup, you know.
Did you say tomato soup?
Split pea soup. That's garbage. Don't actually eat it. Pasole, menudo. I mean, those are the...
French onion.
French onion's a good one, too.
Chinese beef soup.
Now you
that
just
sounds
make
good.
I just made it up.
Wonton soup.
But there's
More time for
borscht.
soup.
Borscht.
Mongolian pork soup.
Booty soup.
Croatian baboon soup.
Brown AFK. Cool. Old Kataro.
Mac and cheese soup.
That
That's-
doesn't
But
sound
now
very
you're just
good.
reaching.
Brown AFK. What's happening here?
But he's AFK. What do you mean?
So he went from being tired to the loser guy. Come on, Leo style. Don't be down on yourself. You've had a good tournament so far.
So, while we wait, did anyone have any other closing thoughts about that whole pro circuit thing that's going down?
Let me check it out just a second.
Nah. That's what it is. What it is. You know, the best teams will win and go to events.
I like the. I mean, there is clearly like the waiting towards, being weighted towards later on in the year. So one thing that people might have speculated about, especially in the Chinese scene, is if you get enough points, to, like get yourself to TI, and then you pick up like a
Retire.
player who's like, you know, But that's going to be harder to do with things weighted a little bit more towards later in the year. At least I didn't see the full distribution, but if that's the case, it's going to be a little bit harder to do that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think about the 1.5k points for majors and only 300 for minors? I think the gap should be closer.
Someone said, like, I think I remember someone writing about how, I guess the argument can be made that the point per dollar is really, really good for minor at that point, though. I don't know, you can make more money. Something like that.
It's more efficient.
More efficient, that as far as dollar per point.
I will say this, though. 50% really seems like a lion's share to the winner. And so if you have a situation like last year where OG is just winning everything, let's say you have like a few teams who are dominating things, then depending on what the cutoff is for qualifying, like the next level of teams that could qualify or players may not need that many points, right? If it's like all concentrated. So that could be really interesting for invite purposes.
Well, this is the first year, so we'll have to see how it goes, adjust for the second season, see what the good and the bad points are.
Nah, Dota's dead after this first season.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to be on the Dota 3.
It surely isn't.
Let's get into it now. We have started with a bit of a pause, but let's get the hype boiled up yet again. It's Leviathan versus Infamous. Remember what's at stake here. Infamous need to... They would confidently love to be able to walk away from the series 2-0, and that's probably what people would expect. I mean, I don't know. Do you think that this is like a 1-1 kind of a series, or should Infamous on paper be taking a 2-0?
Oh, Jenkins, I just gotta say it with the dildo. I love his Earthshaker cosmetics, the gigantic one on the back. On a more serious note, Jack, you don't seem convinced.
Infamous should 2-0 Leviathan. Let me answer that question.
Convinced about what? How the score of
I
the
think
series
so too.
or what?
Yeah, I think Infamous will close it 2-0.
Lacoste has seen some weird dildos in his day. Is also.
Yeah.
So here are the rules for this league. First place and fourth place, if there's a tie, will play tiebreakers, regardless of head-to-head with who they're tied with. So yeah, obviously, Infamous cannot afford an 0-2 here, or they'll be mathematically eliminated, I believe, from the top 4.
Damn. That's
But
mathematical.
yeah, if they stay alive, I mean, they could end up playing somebody that they've... I don't know if they've 2-0'd anybody of the other top teams. Yeah, anyway, it's...
Infamous 2-0 the Dire.
Yeah, that was it for them.
Oh, okay,
After
yeah.
this
But so
point,
like if they were, let's say, tied with the Dire, they would have to play them again.
Yeah.
I know that we tied them, so...
Well, thank you, Jack.
We already saw in the mid lane an attempted roll in from Newsham. Didn't quite catch the mark on that one, so has picked up his pacing and is headed to the bottom where he's missed another
Alright,
roll.
that mouth breathing
Was not
is
able to
out of
catch a
control.
Pepita. It's got to be you, Lacoste.
Neckbeard.
Just get one in while he's adjusting the mic so he can't retaliate.
All right,
Two
we're back.
swings and 2 misses, though, for your early approach of your Earth Spirit. You know, that's not what you want. You're trying to make that early game impact because he's kind of like Wyvern, what we were talking about. Like, you were really good at the start if you're able to catch those rolling boulders and make ganks and setups with your Orb of Venom. But after that, if you can't quite get it, you get a bit of an awkward growing phase. Until you get level 6.
That's true. Well, he needs to buy a tome. He's the one on his team that is buying a tome. Same goes for, I don't know, on the other team, Bounty or AA. Depends how the XP distribution will go. Both of them actually need it.
Things looking pretty close and even in the mid lane for now. Your Storm versus Puck matchup is 11-12, with maybe just Puck barely etching in a few more denies at this point. But he's about to grab up your favorite rune, the arcane one.
Jack? King
no,
Jack?
this is you, Lacoste.
Yeah, this is
all
a you
you.
rune. But he just
Yeah,
he
but I
likes
love to
see
discuss it with
He
you.
loves to talk to you about it for some reason.
This is the
'cause
best rune you can get on Dragon Knight.
You just guys love to giggle about these runes, apparently.
Yeah, but with double null talisman and that arcane rune, Puck should just dominate the lane a little bit in the next 2 minutes probably. There's a bottle coming out for Storm Spirit. He's gonna have a problem.
Oh, Stinger was spotted in the bottom lane. Oh, they actually stopped his TP with a kick of the boulder coming out from Newsham, and this should be first blood.
How
Good
they stop a CP, I
eyes.
didn't see because the observer wasn't anywhere near there.
Saw the kill.
What was the question?
Oh,
Yeah,
must have
Jack.
been a kick boulder.
Yeah,
Of course
he
it
was
was. What
trying
other
to
stun do they have, Jack? Do you want me to freaking get my phonetics out too and freaking...
Phonetics.
I don't even know what I'm talking about right now.
It's all right. If we need to walk Jack through it,
Oh,
it's okay.
This AA ran out of the region on top lane. 2 out of 600 HP and you're playing against the Bloodseeker, he needs to go back home and heal or get some regen up.
It's such a long walk, though.
Well, yeah, look at the Bloodseeker movement speed, 400 because of it.
Pepita's like, can you please go heal up right now? Please. But AA is saying it's a long walk. I don't really feel like it right now. So it's going to be a nice little advantage for BSJ in the laning phase.
Yeah, maybe ask Morphling to land you some tangos.
Can I borrow one, sir?
He's not going back. He's just going to keep working with the pull there, it looks like, for now. It doesn't look like the puck has been able to take off a whole lot since we were last touching back on that mid lane. And bottom lane is really where the action's going down, though. Nusham gets a kick kill on the Pepita.
That's on me,
profit.
Yeah, the problem is, look at the move speed, 420 on the Bloodseeker, level 3. 100 damage with the life steal.
So we're going to put that one on AA. Bottom rune, though, it's a fight for the haste. Sammy Boy's able to pick it up, but rotating in is going to be Pepita. They don't even bother.
Gets the best rune he can get for himself.
He's able to just run on out from trouble.
But
Top
invisible
lane.
Work out as
Jenkins, very deep. Finds his way to a teleport, though, and is going to be able to make it back to safety, back to home.
I hope Infamous wins so Grant can actually talk to Excel. He wanted to in the previous series as well.
Oh, BSJ bottom lane. He got sprouted up and then trapped from the creeps. The tower hit him like 6 times, but it looks like he was finally able to race away and salve up.
We just solved the mystery of the 7 soups as well.
Mid lane. Sorry, Grant, I'm putting you all over the place here, but Sammy Boy caught up with the coil. And he's able to get the turnaround play, but it was close. Bottom lane again,
like
Grant. Don't
level.
talk. Grant, bottom lane.
Yeah,
Pepita's in trouble now. He's going to die. He gets blasted down.
You see this work?
Kenshiro goes down, return
Grant, do I
fire
need to
kick.
teach you the art of the
Stinger.
one finger observe?
Jack, just watch.
Jack, Grant, guys.
The one finger technique, do I need to teach you?
No, I'll be Jack.
And you wouldn't have missed 3 out of 4 kills.
I mean, I feel I missed 2 out of 4.
No, it was more like 3.5 actually.
I'm going to take blame. I feel like I let Grant
No,
astray.
I let myself
Couple
down.
of times
I'm
there.
actually so focused right now.
All right.
Yeah, he's focused. He's like 10 centimeters
Yeah,
from the
ready.
monitor. I don't know how much that is in retard units, probably 7 inches or whatever.
Looks like more 12, but yeah. Oh, Stinger sees Noosh. Noosh doesn't see him, actually, so they head up in Viz, but he's not going to get caught out from anything yet. And Noosh has made a respectable early bit of impact, and he's actually going to get the raindrops early on. He's going to go for Tranquils, too.
Well, then trailing in CS, they've got a bunch of kills early on, but yeah.
The puck is taken off now. I guess that's the point Lacoste when he's been able to kind of really take over. 41 to Storm's 30.
Yeah, and he has one death from Storm. I don't know, he was also 1 level ahead, what Grant said,
Top?
ahead of a Storm, and he died. Top lane, Dildomancer, not gonna go down.
He's good, but bottom river, that's where Nusham is in trouble. He gets sprouted up. He's able to roll up to the high ground and make it away. This is ridiculous. There's a lot of flirting all over the place here.
A lot different than the first, like, 3 games we watched today.
Well, a lot of heavy roaming here. You have a bounty hunter on one side. You have an earth spirit on the other. Good kill potential, too. And it's only going to kind of go up even further for Leviathan at this point. Once Sammy Boy's really ready to put his level 6 to work. What's happening over here? Stinger just super deep here. As Jenkins can't really hang in the lane, he's going to be working with the pole camps nearby, but not going to be able to do really any of them for free. He's got to be careful, actually, because yeah, Pepita can rotate in. He's getting a lot of levels, but let's see if he can get away from this one. Here
nice
comes
kick.
Nusham to the rescue, right down that choke point. Gets both of them with the boulder smash.
Bloodsuka is here.
And Pepita actually going to be taken apart with BSJ rotating into action. Now Sammy Boy, just a bit of a long con here. He will get the deny as the neutral creeper finish him off. And oh, look at this! Jumping into the high ground, Leo style, able to get the snag on the Sammy Boy.
Kill for the neutral creeps.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this neutral's popping off over here.
Oh.
My man, freaking.
200 damage.
That's Jerry.
It's quite ridiculous how much work those huge
Yeah, that's
ancients
the
can do in the early
strongest
game.
creep.
That guy's nuts.
What happened to these nuts? The guy that I think he was a candidate for the president. Was he not?
Well,
A lot of
What?
people are candidates for president.
These nuts.
I have no. Lacoste is just.
So Lacoste, a lot of people are candidates for
What?
president.
No, I'll Google it up.
You
Go-
probably
yeah,
shouldn't
go.
Google D's nuts and look at images, but
Let's not capture this guy's PC for the next 10 minutes, please.
Yeah, this is him.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's a joke right there, Lacoste. That's not really a candidate.
Well,
No,
I
you
see
Oh,
that he got to
bottom lane, Grant.
9%.
I can't do it, Lacoste. That's on me. I don't know what's happening anymore.
9% of where?
I don't know, 9% of the votes in which state? Probably in
Oh,
Cali.
bottom smoke gank.
Move in Leo style, has the coil, decides to use it. Master Kenshiro going to be locked in his spot, and the Coddle is going to be easily taken apart with a few more nukes. And a swift rotation comes out as Infamous will finally be able to get themselves onto the board. Good early
Morphling's
lead.
been pretty much free farming. Is that going to be a problem, Lacoste?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they have this global lineup with AALT, Fury TP. They also have a Replicate plus Bounty power for scouting, so you can actually have like 4 heroes on yourself without showing.
Yeah.
It's pretty huge. But Morph getting really close to that Lincoln, so once he gets it,
Look
it's
at
gonna
this
be
setup.
hard. They have, what, 2 stuns only to cancel his TP.
Nice play there. The rupture and the kick means that it is going to be some hefty damage. Swift TP out. There wasn't a coil anyways, but maybe with a little bit more burst. Whatever the case may be.
BSJ over here.
What?
BSJ going to get hit up, but can they really commit onto this? Coil in 3. They think they want to go for it. Hard hits with the Shuriken, with the Rift, and okay, that's it. Just like that, BSJ going to be taken down, and it's a good turnaround for Infamous at this point. Now they're looking for more. Jenkins waltzes into the mid lane. They hit him with a gold feet. They hit him with a Sprout, and he's out. And suddenly, like that, guys, it's 2 kills
Not
for
the
Infamous.
best play we've seen today, but still. Had the Echo Slam ready if he used Soul Ring, but no follow-up damage almost there.
Felt like almost a hand-me out there from Leviathan. 2 kills plus a mid-tier 1.
Grant, if you were BSJ, what would you tell to Jenkins right now?
Jenkins, here's how I win the game. I'm going to farm up and just slaughter. I just need you to not feed and not do what you're doing right now.
Seems good.
And if you're Jenkins, how would you respond?
All right, team captain. I'm not gonna question your choices.
Thank you.
I
think
apologize, and it will
Bottom
not
lane.
happen ever again.
Do you think Lacoste ever said those words in his life before?
BSJ can be in trouble here. Making his way out from the Sprout, he's forced to turn around and go for the Rupture onto Stinger.
He's probably flaming Jenkins right now. Where's that Echo Slam?
Oh, Ice Blast.
Oh,
Not quite there. BSJ will be able to make his way out from the trees and away from trouble.
oh, there is the
Top?
Echo Slam. Not committed yet. Morphling has no mana, but has 17 bone charges. Should be pretty hard to take down. Ord Spirit is level 6 actually.
If he can just stun him once, I think a Fissure Walk-in Echo should possibly do it, but it looks
He
like now
just
the
showed
more
himself top, so Morphling will play carefully. Already used the bone charges. Oh, let's see if he wants to commit to it.
He hits him with a Fissure.
It's a level
but
4 morph, so I mean level 10 morph with level 4 morph agility and strength, so I don't think they can kill him actually.
It feels like they need like the silence boulder to get it done.
That's the grip,
You
the
put your hands on him.
geomagnetic grip.
I don't know, some of those skills are just called silence. I don't even know the name for
BSJ
it.
dead. Boom.
I got it.
He attempted to go from a neutral camp, but we have to go back to the top
But
lane
one
as they
game I
try to
don't
go to
give
counter out.
decree on penalties for this. You just act up, man. You're operating at like 60% right now, Grant. We need you to step
Jack,
it
my
up.
60% is still 100 of your 100%. You know what I'm saying?
Grant,
Get math.
Your 60%
Bottom
is
lane.
worse than my one finger.
Kenshiro hit with an Ice Blast here.
Bro,
Cold
yours
feet,
was
some
bad.
right clicks, but Pepita is a bit off the mark on trying to cut him off with a TP. And Coddle will be able to slip away from him.
Or not really.
Dude, Master Kenshiro's juking.
Can he TP out?
Nope.
No, he cannot. Leo Style easily pops
Oh,
out the silence and gets him
Top
down.
lane, Rupture committed on. Morphling, Echo Slam is ready.
Ooh, kicks him
Kick.
through. Still not enough. He's just swelling on up. They hit him with an Echo Slam. They hit him with a Magnetize, and finally they're able to bring him down. Cost him so damn much, but it may cost him even more here. Jenkins tries to hide away through the trees. This man needs some mana for the TP.
You ate
Pops
the
a
wrong
Soul
tree,
Ring.
man.
And yeah, well, he tried. An effort was made, but unfortunately it will cost the life of the Earthshaker. Was it worth it, though, to finally get the Morphling down, to finally slow down his roll?
Oh, yeah, because they got
Yeah,
middle tower,
definitely.
too. Sammy Boy's actually going to have a very free game for sure this game. He's going to be the reason if Leviathan just starts picking it up right now.
Yeah, he's getting close to
Bloodstone.
his Bloodstone. It's gonna be 15
We're
minutes in
starting to
probably.
see some vintage Leo style, though. He's starting to pick up some momentum. The first few days Leo style.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Leo style. Yeah,
Leo Stahl's the tier 1 those
Veil.
first 2 days.
He
And
is
then
Vaughn, Vottle,
gigantic right now. He
Blink
has a
Dagger.
blink and then, oh my.
let's swap the network, shall
yeah,
we?
1 more minute.
He's at the top. I mean,
You were flaming Jack at the 12 minute because he didn't swap the network.
No, that was
Yes, you
Dakota.
did.
That was Dakota.
Oh yeah,
I would never flame Jack.
Lacrosse, to stop distracting, you might miss some
Oh.
more kills.
Nah, I'm good.
Coil, wave in, and BSJ is dead. Yeah.
Papita with the dunk.
The dunk from Nature Above, and will also earn them the +1 tower takedown too. Oh, Infamous able to kindly respond to Leviathan after they're able to take down that mid lane. Bottom, Nusham hiding within the trees. Papita takes a peek, but I guess he figures Nusham had already bounced.
We got 2 wards down there as well.
Oh, look at this. Spirits from both sides.
Man,
One jumps in, one kicks forward, and they're going to be able to take not 1 but 2 lives now. Wonderful gank coming out from the Spirit duo. At the same time, top lane. Can't full grant for that one. Jenkins going to be going down
This is
to the
gonna
hands
be a
of
fun
Leo.
game. Infamous are super mobile. They're gonna want to fight all the time. They seem to have a better grasp on like tempo and movement for now, but
the
at some
storm.
point
man.
Leviathan's gonna be pretty hard to fight into. And we're gonna see Storm just, as Grant said, doing as he pleases for a bit.
Dire's bottom
Nope.
tower
Unless he
is
runs
under
into the
attack.
buck. He's got to have something to deal with the silences.
Thanks, Jack.
thank you, Jack. Back to you, Dakota.
Master
Hype it up.
Kichiro getting a little bit of time to farm up. I mean, you still want to put some priority into an Ags in this game, but it looks like he's going to go for the Force Staff first. Do you think that's just to help with like sprouts and snapping your teammate's coil? I don't know what.
Well, you tell me. That's
I mean,
your favorite
yeah, you
hero.
can stun people with mana leak, and I don't know, just mobility being favored here. I won't doubt he'll go into the Ags after that, but
Is under
Getting people out of the focus from Puck, from Sprout, as you mentioned, also from Cold Feet is always good. I mean, Force Staff is one of the best items in the game, besides the Urn and the Blink and the BKB and the Shadow Blade. And
a lot of items.
Just kidding,
They're
really.
damn good, to be honest with you, really. Tower goes down bottom lane. That one is going to belong
He's going
to
to have a
Infamous.
Lincolns and, well, right after his creep camp. Damn.
The Morph, yeah, he just suddenly creeps up into top net worth now with the help of that tower.
Oh, look at that rune on Puck. Ah, Jack.
He's already doing work with an arcane room for
Wow.
a full minute. Man.
This guy's going to look like ASAP Ferg. My goodness. He made a song name work out, and it's probably all over your heads right now. Shout out to Rihanna, too.
Nusham has a decent amount of gold even on his Earth Spirit. 1,500. I imagine saving for an early Blink Dagger pickup.
Yeah, and a really nice play from Nusham. He's all over the place.
Yeah.
8 out of 9 kills, 0 deaths on him. Level 9, 16 minutes in. That's pretty impressive for a Nerd Spirit.
He's got lots of people on his team he can join in efforts with to find easy pickoffs, but it's been pretty good by Infamous for these past few minutes on remaining in the dark and not any free catches in the side lanes. But now they're the ones on the move.
Would you go
Smoked
for
up.
Would you go for a Radiance if you were a Bloodseeker against Morph or Replicate?
Probably
I
not, but
wouldn't.
I've seen it done before.
It feels like Blade Mail's a really good item.
Uh-oh.
And there's your Bloodstone charges. Drop to 8.
Oh, Lincoln's popping out. I think that was the Rupture, too. BSJ going to be forced to turn and run the other direction. He get hits with the cold feet. Can he walk out? No, still going to get frozen up. He gets stopped.
Such a sad Bloodseeker game, especially against the Morph.
Yeah.
I think
Like
you
once
gotta
he
go
gets
Blade
the
Mail.
shotgun, it's
You're just dead.
yeah, you're just dead. You need a Blade Mail against that. You can actually kill the Morph because he has all the
Agility,
strength
yeah.
into agility morphed, so he actually dies from it.
It's also good against, I think, usually lower HP lineups, just because like that percentage of damage they deal themselves is pretty hard for them to be able to take. But at this point, like It's kind of weird because he's like trying to 4 and 5 man, but they're not really taking good fights, so he's not farming.
Yeah, but it's BSJ. I mean, we don't question him. So going for Radiance is the best option he has. It's the smartest play because he's going for it, of course.
It's Leo. Gets a haste rune to make it away from trouble. Quickly tags the shrine for more mana because something's breaking out right now. They spot it out and got the snag onto Little Stinger there. Bounty Hunter.
He ruptured the illusion. Classic Brian.
He ruptured after he saw the AO coming in from the right as well.
Come on, guys. Take a second to process, all right?
Yeah, trust the process, Jack.
Trust the process.
Yeah.
What are you, Sam Hinkie?
No, I'm Grant.
A prize.
Thanks, though.
All right, back to me.
Back to Dakota.
Top lane push coming in from Leviathan here. As much as they've been knocked down, they still want to at least creep in some extra money by claiming the top tier 1 tower. But Stinger's back. Stinger has tracks, so he wants to get out some early tracks and some extra bit of vision for the team here. Recall's coming in. Master Kenchiro's got that 4-staff now complete and could farm up with the Agnes next. But he's getting BSJ in on some of that sweet, delicious farm too. I mean, Leviathan have pumped the brakes a bit as far as trying to go into some action here. What cost? Is that in their best interest, or are they just kind of forced into this position of being, you know?
Well, with the Blink Dagger on Earthshaker, they can take a fight. They just need to buy a smoke. There it is. Earthshaker just bought it. Jesus Christ, I'm so good at predicting things. They need to make something happen, get those Bloodstone charges up on Storm, and give some space to Bloodseeker as well to farm whatever he wants to farm.
So just waiting out for this Blink Dagger to come online.
Yeah, with the Boots of Travel finished on a puck, this lineup becomes even more global.
Here's our move from Leviathan, though.
Mr. Worldwide.
A successful gank
Mr.
here
305.
could
Shout
also
out to
earn Newsham his Blink Dagger, too.
what's his name? Pitbull. Yeah. He didn't do any new songs lately.
That's okay.
Whoa. Are you a Pitbull hater just because the internet tells you to be? This is the Emoji Movie all over again. I love Pitbull.
Pitbull is the man.
Dude, they should have a Pitbull emoji. Oh, I'm out of control. You actually need to start talking to Cole.
Push coming in from Leviathan in the bottom lane. It's looking a lot more pleasant than a Pitbull emoji movie. But waiting nearby is Infamous here. Leo style right up in front. But the longer it takes, it seems like the less interested Infamous are going to be in defending this.
Yeah.
Oh, there is Orchid on Nature's Prophet. So he needs to go for defensive item BKB on that Storm Spirit, double silence plus a shotgun on a morph in the next couple of minutes. It's going to be a real problem.
Ice Blast. Jump in from Sammy. There's the Echo. It's all for getting the catch onto this Morphling, but he just shrugs it off, brings in the strength, and lives on. Now the rest of them trying to make their way out, but Pepita is going to be able to get that grab onto Newsham. Master Kenchiro slides away from the haters. Took that one from Grant. As Leo style will continue to chase on.
Can he block him so he get the track?
He's trying to juke around the trees.
Hit him. Nature's Prophet, get that extra gold. AA as well.
They're rich.
Yeah,
6K
it's kind of weird there because
advantage.
if you don't have BSJ and you're not prepared to take that fight, you can't stay there for that long, right? Because they will get numbers there and they will fight you.
BSJ does not care. He gets his
own
own farm on the other side of the map.
If your goal is just to get them to the tower and then leave,
mid lane.
Leave.
That is a Sammy Boy takedown. This feels like things are slipping away from Leviathan a bit. It feels safe to push things out, but this mobility from Infamous is not anything to take lightly here. I think Leviathan are learning quick.
Yeah, now they have the double silence from Puck as well as Nature's Prophet has an Orchid, so the Storm is... We said they don't have any stuns, but just those two silences alone are enough to bring this guy down, because, I mean, Blink instant silence from Puck is, like, Storm's biggest downfall.
He's trying to build into at least a BKB to be able to help with that, but he's still a couple of components away and needs to find space to be able to farm these items up, and it feels like it's not going to be easy. They're already making moves yet again. It's going to be on the coddle here. Ice Blast for the three-pointer. Well, Leo Style will throw in his own ball and get the pick off there.
And Leo Style is back.
Yeah, man, he's back. Today he's looking good and crispy, and he had his breakfast.
He's looking like when you get the three-piece meal at KFC and you know it's crispy.
Why'd you guys not go to Denny's? Did you guys not end up going to Denny's?
We woke
not
up
have
late.
time. We're gonna go tomorrow probably.
Yeah, maybe.
Get yourself a fine Grand Slam.
Yeah, why do you want to go back so bad? What do you like so much about it?
Lemonade.
Lemonade?
This guy tries to order lemonade wherever he's at. Like, literally everywhere he wants
I'll
lemonade.
quote you, Jack. This motherfucker loves lemonade.
Gross.
I don't know. That's just
And
like.
the breakfast is good. It's good.
Oh, the strawberry Sprite is a delight. It's
Oh yeah,
amazing.
Jack went off on a whole rant about strawberry Sprite.
Isn't that a Shirley Temple?
Basically, with Sprite. Yeah, pretty much. It's
I mean, it's
amazing.
cherry for Shirley Temple, but strawberry, yeah, that's cool. I mean, I guess if you like that kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm a more Roy Rogers kind of guy.
Yeah, good for you, Grant.
I sip the Roy.
I wonder what cherry Dr. Pepper.
I've
or is
had
that
it.
is that one of the
You already have it.
24 flavors?
They have cherry in the original flavors, but then they add even more and call it Dr. Pepper with cherry. It's all right. It's too much.
Okay.
It's not one of the 7 soups, that's for sure.
Radiant's bottom
Yeah, it
tower
is.
under attack.
Oh, Dr. Pepper soup.
If you pour Dr. Pepper into a bowl, it's Dr. Pepper soup.
Yeah, exactly.
Checkmate,
been-
Grant.
You ever been so thirsty that you just drink water out of a bowl? Like, 'cause you can't find a cup?
No, but I've drank it straight out of the faucet, I guess.
That's
But a
good,
bowl,
too.
I mean, no.
Scanning.
Have you ever been so curious that you tried water for ironing?
What?
Wait, what?
What?
Did you
I'm-
what?
Did I iron water?
No, did you try the water that's used for ironing? Were you that curious
Oh,
ever?
no.
I was.
Were you? How'd
Yeah,
that go?
I mean,
Smoking
it's-
top, by the way.
It's normal water,
Oh, okay.
clean water.
Good,
Stinger
good
just-
report.
Radiant's
Okay.
bottom
Stinger broke their smoke.
Oh, they're trying to go again for the Morphling, but
Yeah, this
morphing.
morph will
it
go
might
down.
work. It might. They got magnetized. They got
Deity on
silenced.
puck.
Nope, he's alive. Jumps out the other way. Still holding on strong. And that's going to be the Coddle going down first. Ice Blast from another dimension. Flying in. Gonna find respectable connection here, but Sammy Boy's running low on mana fast. Jenkins able to move in. They still couldn't quite get the finish, but finally Nature's Prophet is going to be handled, and it looks like the situation is going to be in control by Leviathan here. Rolling on forward.
No
Newsham
stones on him.
trying to get a hold of Leo Style
Oh,
here. He hits
boy.
him with the grip, hits him with the silence, but you're going to need more than that to take down a puck. Leo Style will be able to make it away, but hey, Leviathan, promising trade.
Yeah, that was big. Jenkins didn't like blast his ult way too soon. He came in near the end of that fight and was perfect 2-man ult.
The problem is that they focused the morph first, so he was not part of the fight. He was just buying time for his team, but without him, they don't have too much damage. Leo Style. Just styling with this guy.
He didn't even think he needed to roll or anything away too, but I don't know. That would have even disjointed the right click.
Dude, Leo Style's still looking.
Dude, this guy's he's a killer.
Oh,
Is there a scan? There is. Oh, he blinked away.
Oh,
They
they
still
got-
know.
Oh my god. These guys are bloodthirsty. And then they even give him the crybaby.
you gotta give him that. He handled him.
That was pretty cool. I mean, that just kind of mends the whole fight, right?
Yep. Yeah, it really does. They get 2 kills on the way out. Leo Style just picks up that first one, which I have no clue what the Earth Spirit was doing. He just didn't cast anything like you said. Could have blinked at any time. Just very sloppy.
It's like, you know what that felt like? And Jack, I bet you could appreciate that. You know when in basketball, when they just like make a cool play, but then the defense is slow to go to the other half court? Oh, hold on.
Oh, they just get cherry picked?
Yeah,
Celebrate?
that was exactly how it felt like. They're like, yeah, we're just going to run back to the other side. No, they just cherry-picked you. Coddled, just jumping between enemies here. They will hit him up with the track. He looks so supple, so tasty.
Can he find a
Sammy
neutral
Boy
creep?
also. Oh! Jumps away from the shuriken toss, but
Enough range.
Coddled.
I thought he was just gonna run to the neutral camp and just use it on the creep.
what?
that would have
The
been
shuriken toss.
oh, yeah.
just
that would have been a
bounce.
pretty sweet play, actually. But now we're going to see Infamous be able to make themselves into the pit here.
The Storm, with all this HP, he almost goes down from more shotgun. Maybe he could have taken him down. He actually had power threats on strength there, Morph. So, like a little bit of damage. Storm Spirit sitting on 9 seconds BKB right now, and it's just gonna keep dropping.
We'll have to see what Leviathan tried to reach for here, but the approach is already on from Infamous. They just took Roche, but they're happy to quickly take a fight. A coil setup, an Ice Blast, a Nature's Prophet ulti, and my god, those spirits fall damn fast.
And that is that global presence. Everyone showed up from out of nowhere.
creeping out from the bushes, the rafters.
Guess who's creeping? Guess who's crawling? Still balling in the mix.
Is that a song or is that from the commercial?
No, that's Mike Jones still tipping.
Oh, okay.
A classic.
You're a poet, Grant.
Thank you.
Wasn't there a commercial for like old creepy crawlers? Like you could make candy worms and stuff.
Oh
Was
yeah,
that?
I definitely not that. I don't think Slim Thug ever.
It was like
ever
the
sold some
male. It
creepy
was like the
crawlers.
little boy's version of Easy Bake Oven.
Oh, I had an Easy Bake Oven. You don't know how high. I used to make the most delectable banana bread muffins.
I have an Easy Bake Oven. Easy Bake Oven is pretty much just a light bulb in a box, and the tray like sits on the light bulb, makes it hot.
That's what makes it so easy to bake.
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
I
It's like
actually-
Classic American
I actually
stuff.
also kind of don't have.
How do you not
don't
know
know
an
about
Easy
Easy
Bake
Bake Oven
Because
is?
I grew up like
No, but
watching like
throwing
the
out
History
some random
Channel and, like
names.
the Weather Channel and stuff.
Bro,
I wasn't watching
boy.
this.
you
stuff.
watch the Weather Channel?
Actually, yeah, that was probably the saddest moment in my life.
We watched the Wheel of Fortune
You
2
literally
days
just
ago
standing there
when we
and
were
they play
waiting
like
for
the
the
same
food.
music. They occasionally have like the Michelin Goodyear Man commercials. But it was just music and weather. I don't even know why I found that so fascinating.
Yeah, good question.
I'm talking like mid-90s Weather Channel. I'm not talking about like now and they have all these other gadgets and shows. I mean just straight weather and a Michelin Man commercial.
You sound like some old ass senile dude right now. The kids of the TV this day is not what it used to be.
Yeah, the kids these days, they don't know what the History Channel is like.
Yeah, now it's just Pawn Stars for
They don't
days.
know about Leonard Nimoy.
Top lane.
lane.
I'm already there.
They got that Aegis down real fast. Leviathan,
probably low HP,
I
so
don't think they even want to bother for a round two. They know how
oh,
quick
shit.
they know how quick Infamous can get to action here. Jenkins hiding
He's not warping.
under
so
a
he's gonna
shadow
get-
amulet.
There's a silence.
Blinks in behind with the mighty dunk, and the Morphling is taken out of the game, but still looking to fight. Gonna be Infamous here. Leo Style jumps into action. Pepita on the other end, but oh, he tries to TP away. He gets canceled out from the fissure, pops his BKB, and he's just surrounded by all 5 Leviathan members here. They'll take him down, and already Infamous are just gonna try to push out on the other side.
Okay, this game is starting to remind me of Infamous VGJ, the biggest throw of this tournament by far.
Yeah.
Morphling just surged ahead there without morphing his stats, so he's got to be careful because he's one silence and dunk away from just dying. So they have a pretty big edge. They've done it by making good rotations and movement so far, but keep in mind this team maybe doesn't do the best 5-on-5 later on, mid to late game. So there is a window here for Leviathan.
Leo Style will take that rupture. Oh, look, Kachiro bumps him back. Ding. They got a lot of fun
Oh, nice.
manipulation of movement here on their team between the blinding light and the kick. And actually, we see Leo Style go down. He doesn't have a buyback for over a minute. This could be Leviathan's time. They're jumping in now. They're going to be able to get the grab onto Little Stinger 2.
What is happening with these
Sammy
games? If you
boy.
lose a fight, you
You
lose
gotta watch
a...
out, Morphling's back.
Whoa.
Oh! Shotgun to the face. Sammy
Tower's
boy.
going to kill him.
BKB, if it doesn't, this
Oh,
ice Blast
nice
just
ulti.
might-
Oh! Woo! He got killed by the Morph replicant.
No, Jack, it says
It says AA, but how did it kill him?
Oh, my bad.
It still hits you on BKB.
Yeah,
His
it
BKB
does.
just wore out, so it did magic damage.
BKB wore out, but I thought it didn't hit him, that's why.
No, it did.
So that lead went from 10k to about 6k in a matter of 5 seconds with the tower and the death of the puck.
But then, I mean, that Storm dying, right? Like, they keep doing these really great things, and then the Storm dies for little to no reason, just like New Sham dying last time.
Yeah, he chased Excel
Yeah.
into high ground without any mana to really be
Or
able to
health.
threaten him. So. Well, no, he had full health until the Morphlink
No,
came in.
help.
Oh,
Pardon me, Jack. I know I stud
I'm
sometimes.
a little hard of hearing, Grant. It's the
I
old.
know, you're senile. Jack, you want to watch the Weather Channel with me tonight?
How can we even watch the Weather Channel? No, man, it's all like, it's got like all kind of different content and stuff now. It's not what it used to be.
It's not just weather and
Yeah.
maps. I want weather and satellite and maps and colors.
Yeah, and like elevator music.
That's fire. Well, Morphling, I mean, this Morphling still...
Still 2 items,
Pepita?
kind of fell off.
Top lane, by the way, Jenkins just got a solo kill on Pepita. Pepita was just going for a
It's on me,
teleport in the
Jack.
middle of the lane, but Jenkins walks in and hits him with everything he's
I know,
got.
Grant, I've gotten
Takes him
used to
down.
it
Look at
already.
Leo Style. How dare you do this to my friend? He was just trying to charge in and get a hold of Jenkins.
All my friends are dead.
Stinger's farmed. He's got a mech. He's about to have, what, Greaves? He's got a pipe already? I don't know if he's going Greaves at all.
And he's going Yules. See, Jack, I click on him, it shows
Yeah,
what he
those
has right here.
pretty much
Nice, thanks.
those position 4 and 5 heroes are so farmed on both teams. You
Yeah,
have
the
AA
AA.
with Ags and
Midas,
Hand
of
of Midas, and you have Coddle with almost, there it is, 4 staff and
Ags.
Ags, Earthshaker, pretty jacked up as well.
Yeah, Earth Spirit's got 2600.
Oh, he was offlane with Earthshaker, never mind. Earth Spirit.
What is Earth Spirit? Oh, I don't think he goes
Yules.
straight
He'll probably go
Ags.
Yules.
You think he's going to go Yules?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the silence and getting
good
ready to
control.
crack and everything.
He
He
can
can
get
get Lotus too, I guess.
he can get the Aghanim Scepter, maybe Yules to dodge, or he can go for Glimmer Cape just to remove some of the damage from Morphling and Puck plus AA ulti. Can go also for a pipe if he wants to.
Which kind of sucks because like I could see him get Ags before he even gets to level 25, and that's when you actually get the ally grip. You don't. I don't think you still get the ally grip if you get Ags. Well, it's kind of a downgrade, unfortunately. Nope. Sammy caught between two. A jump in though from Noosh right after. Can't quite get the finish onto Stinger here. Sammy Boy looking to go for it while on the back inside Leo style. Looking to go for the backliners. Stinger's still holding on. Now it's Sammy Boy from the back end of the BKB. Going to be finished off here. They do get Leo style down. A swift rollout. Leviathan maybe looking to make a hasty retreat, but BSJ is trapped within the Sprout. And he's going to get blasted apart here from the Morph. Kenshiro just says, tries to force him to step off, but Pepita is there out in front and quickly will get sprouted. Ran right over Infamous. Take this swing of fights.
They knew there was no Echo Slam on Earthshaker because he committed it on top just to kill the whoever it was, Pepita, and they could actually take a fight easily. Morphling needs to actually make an illusion of a Bloodseeker as well for some extra damage. He made it out of Storm. I mean, having a free Radiance is not that bad.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it's not
pretty,
that bad.
pretty cool. Yeah, and BSJ is going to put one out there for you to take. Yeah, you should really take it here. Does look like Leviathan have been able to pick up a gem for themselves. Nushim holds it for now, but I imagine they're going to want to hand that off to maybe the Coddle with that superior vision. So they can kind of just clear out their side of the map. And
The Coddle Cox.
you like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Bloodthorn. Did we mention that? Bloodthorn done on Pepita on this Nature's Prophet?
I just noticed it.
Dang.
I'm painting pictures.
Yeah, I'm looking at it, just waiting you to finish.
Pretty jacked up. Sorry, did I take what you were going to say?
No, it's fine. So, how...
Look for Pepita again.
Yeah, well, he's gonna find him.
There's a smoke movement from Infamous at the same time here, so while this happens...
Not today.
Oh,
not
come on,
today.
Jenkins! Come on, Jenkins!
He can just TP, can't he?
Just run away,
Doesn't
take a
want to.
fight.
They have the Bloodthorn.
Just go, Leviathan.
Use
Get the hell
Bloodthorn.
out. Just get the hell out. They run back. Bomb lane's pushing in for Morphling here. Oh, they're not going to be able to make it away. Looks like Coil catches the master of Kenchiro's.
Oh,
He goes
the
down
blast.
before the Ice Blast even makes it. The man gets just taken
The
out
Storm
and
needs to be
decimated.
careful.
He's running, he's running. It's an Ags Ice Blast.
It's not gonna kill him. Do the math.
It's not.
Yeah,
It's
there's
not
no
gonna
TP.
kill him.
There's no TP either from Nature's Prophet. Oh, man. And now it's just even more favorable for Infamous. They might just go for Roche. I mean, there's no dunk.
How do you guys feel about the straight Bloodthorn first item after BKB?
I think he needs something else. I mean, upgrading your silence to Bloodthorn does not too much right-click damage coming out of these heroes. It's more of a like super late game item. I mean, the silence lasts the same, so just the extra crit.
I think it's a decent choice. You don't miss on the right clicks on the Radiance Carrier, and then it feels like they do need some
and
more
the blinding
damage.
light as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is true.
I feel like they do need more damage as well, like a bit more right click, because they're very magical burst heavy right now.
Well, he has the survivability with the BKB, so he can go for whatever he wants.
Yeah. Lots of miss on Leviathan side with that blinding light and that radiance. Excuse you, Jack.
Just had to press the button a little bit to see what it's like.
Thanks.
That's what she said.
Yeah, if I talk to girls.
I saw you, Grant, girls sending you pictures
Bro.
on Snapchat.
Oh,
Huh?
shit.
Alright.
Are you going to call that man out like that?
I don't know, you're dry snitching right now, Lacoste.
The guy's pretty popular.
I mean, Grant's a legend.
Yo, what up? I just want Jack's Snapchat. I bet his Snapchat would actually fire.
Do you think Jack
Like
actually
Jack,
uses it?
his wake up Snapchats. Can you do that, Jack?
I don't use Snapchat. I'm a little bit too old, but maybe you can show me later.
All right, I will.
As long as you watch Game of Zones episode 5.
All right, maybe.
Season 4 episode
Nothing
5.
too crazy going on right now though. Storm still only 4 Bloodstone charges, only a BKB and an Orchid. He's going Ags next, and we've seen Ags Storm Spirits do work lately, but it just feels like he's kind of under-farmed, even though he's really not. It just feels like it is. I don't know why.
Just overall, the Leviathan's pacing has felt pretty stagnant
Yeah.
for a while here. And, you know, they're itching for opportunities. I mean, we're seeing it from, like, Jenkins and such, but it's not coming easy. And right now, they
Take
could
another
be...
5-on-4 here as BSJ is nowhere to be found unless they're trying to bring him in.
He's top. They're going to need
They're
a
running
recall.
right next to each other. Do they not
Hey,
see
what
each
up?
other?
Oh, Leo God style.
God, he just disappears as the dunk comes in. He's in another dimension waiting. Jenkins is going to be going down here. That's a hard one to watch.
Leo style is actually the new god.
Yeah, he's back. Looks good.
Well, that was... Yeah, like you said, BSJ's just top farming.
Which
It
is-
seems he always is.
They have
On the
to.
other side of the map.
They have to account for this, right? Like you're moving as 4. You don't know where they are, so they're either going to kill BSJ or they're coming for you.
Yeah, it
that's
feels like the
some
Coddle
next
could have
level.
brought him in, though.
Next level mind games from BSJ.
Yep. Well, it looks like Sheepstick actually is the item of choice for Nature's Prophet next.
And they're already here. Pushing in, the tier 3 in a bit of trouble. It's on Leviathan now, and what kind of high ground defense they can bring out. They have a decent choke to fight with. The blast, the blood right, but I mean, Morphling.
Why is there backdoor protection? Just
Whoop.
some class.
Pull back in for the Morph. He has the cheese. Could just go to the low ground and use it if he likes, but doesn't seem like it's even necessary. He will be mana leaked up a bit, but
I mean, there were creeps in the base and suddenly
Yeah, I have no
starts
clue.
regenerating.
I have no clue.
well,
Oh,
it's-
pops of dust. Thought there might be someone. No, he is going Axe next on Earth Spirit Dakota. I bend to your Earth Spirit knowledge.
The problem is that it's still like he doesn't. I don't think you get grip. The pull from the ally. You used to get it right when you get
Yeah.
Ags, but they changed it so it's the level 25 talent.
Yeah.
So you can get Ags now before you get level 25. So now you only get access to the Enchant Remnant, and the Enchant Remnant range is like
He did
piss
not want to
poor.
pick up that bounty rune. They would know he's there. He has a... He must have hailed.
Well,
Oh,
he's hiding, but yeah, they
Damn.
just drop down the coil on top of his head, throw the orb, and Jenkins will be handled. Tried to hide, unfortunately, under the Shadow
Oh,
Blade,
chat,
but it's a disaster. Long jump from Sammy Boy to the top lane, but he TP's right back home. They draw the focus of Infamous, but it's just going to be Jenkins kind of taking the gank approach.
I don't know. The only way Leviathan can come back into the game is once Storm Spirit gets that Ags with the 3-4 man pool with Echo Slam, Earth Spirit, Blood Right, Illuminate, maybe.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Jack, from the whatever dimension that is, sleeping dimension.
I was just resting my eyes for a second.
And there we just see, why doesn't Radiant want to push? Are they just scared of all the wombo combos? They're just going to farm
Radiant?
6 slot? Dire. Are they just waiting for
They-
Morphling to get this?
Oh, they will
whatever.
push now with
I mean,
Aegis and the
He's a
cheese.
BKB on
Yeah.
Morphling as well.
They have a dunk defense still.
Yeah.
It's tough. Now you can, I guess you could blink out, grip, kick someone inside your base.
Yeah.
So they've got fun little defensive tactics there. The guerrilla warfare, as Jack likes to throw out every game.
Jack.
Yeah, they're gonna have to be doing some Notting Hood. I mean Robin Hood, Notting Hood.
Your head's nodding.
Wait, no, why did I say Notting Hood?
Because
what's the
that's where
forest?
he's
Florence
from.
Nottingham
Nightingale.
Forest. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Robin
Notting
Hood. I'm just mixing words today.
You're just gone, Jack.
Viper and Salve equals Valve.
Very true.
Level 3 track. They get so much gold every kill.
Wasn't he already going for that Yules last time we checked
He
on
bought
him?
Blink Dagger
Gave up
after.
Blink.
Oh, okay. Blink. Might be easier to even kick out couriers, set up tracks. But a total slow roll from Infamous at this point. Just happy to play that farming game, it looks like here. More confidence in their overall late game approach. Just got to get all the extra tools necessary for their Lion or even Nature's Prophet to be able to help close things out. Very important series for Infamous, as mentioned before by Lord Jack, that they need both wins here.
Oh, that 400 waveform range. Yes.
Did you play that game Stronghold?
No.
Anyone?
What was it? Is it a
I've heard of
game?
it. I know what it is.
Like a medieval, I don't know, strategy. I guess you're defending or invading other castles.
Sounds like Risk or something.
Doesn't sound like it's Castles 2 Siege and Conquest.
Jenkins is in trouble. He's been spotted. He's been tracked up. Can't quite TP out as the adaptive strike comes in, and one more right click will be the end of it here.
That's
also,
their gem.
that's the gem going to be going down as they get the finish onto Master Kenshiro. Oi, things going from bad to worse here for Leviathan, it looks like.
Yeah, that one might have taken him out of it. Arcane Rune is up on Storm Spirit, though, so maybe we'll see a play made. It's going to be tough.
Maybe get some high-risk plays.
Storm has to defensively BKB and jump TP out.
Storm actually built Lincoln Sphere up first because of the Hex and the silence from the Nature's Prophet.
Yeah.
But it's so easy to remove it right now. With AA Cold Feet, pretty much track, Shuriken Toss, whatever.
Jumping from Sammy, okay.
I'm just saying hello.
Yeah, I guess so. Just a little
He
love
tried to-
tap right there.
He tried to use the tower tonight.
Came in a little late, unfortunately, but Infamous, just after getting that top tower, have already moved on to greener pastures here in the mid lane for yet another tower takedown. The Morph, man, and this Nature's Prophet just doing a lot of work. And more money as the rich continue to get richer.
Yeah, they still don't want to push in. They know that high ground defense against Coddle, Earthshaker is going to be so difficult.
Leo style is a faster orb kind of a puck player, right?
Absolutely. Well, I think it depends on your items. Like, if you're not that farmed, obviously you go for the gold, but I guess we'll see. I hope
Yep,
so.
that's actually for 10 minutes after you reach level 25, and if you get the gold talent,
Yeah.
it's free eggs.
Yep.
Ooh,
Or
jump,
Dagon
top lane.
4.
Ooh. Hard push in here, Leviathan.
Dagon 3, actually, sorry.
Kind of under the watchful eye of Stinger.
It's not really free. Because it's 10 minutes of orbing around slow.
I love your voice,
Sounds
Jack.
top.
Yeah, but no vision. Gem. Lost their grasp. Hard move in as they look to get the grab onto the Earth Spirit here. Turnaround dunk play from Jenkins, but he quickly loses his own life. There's suddenly 2 drop from Leviathan's side. Ice Blast flies right through the lane, and BSJ and Master Kenshiro arm in arm as they try to run back home into the safety zone. We'll be able to make it back, but there's a couple of casualties here, and Infamous are back on the prowl.
The dunk's gone, so they are probably so comfortable pushing uphill.
Yep. And 45 seconds or so where you don't even have to worry about the Earth Spirit shenanigans either.
He went for the gold for a minute. Sorry, Dakota.
You led me astray. I guess he just wants to get that max Dagon that much faster.
Yeah, he wants
Do
it.
you guys say Dagon or Dagon?
I used to say, I'd say both, I think.
Yeah.
Like, just
Yeah,
depending on the...
situation.
Yeah.
If you're talking with like,
It's like
Lacoste,
Dagon 5 or Dagon 5. I
It's
think
like
it's more
Basil Basil kind
Dagon
of
5.
depends who you're with. You know?
I used to say
If you were
Dagon,
with me,
yeah.
what would you say, Jack?
Let me think. How would I describe
thing. Is he a Dagon kind of a guy
You're
or a Dagon?
You're
Dagon, yeah.
Dagon. Here's Infamous now, bottom lane. Scratching their way onto this tier 3. A rupture will be committed here, but BKB also. As Morphling looks to go for the finish.
That's cheese.
Yep. Waveforms confidently right through it. His Lincolns will get popped. They orchid him up. They get the pull. Can he get the cheese off? He's getting slammed all over the place. He does manage
Push me,
to
pull
gobble
you.
down the cheese and finally
He
waveform out.
survived.
How
Cheese
the
didn't even, like,
hell
heal
did that
that
man
much.
live? Well, we're not done yet. Jenkins refuses to let that man
My
go,
favorite
but
part
he will
is
have
that the
to.
cheese only healed him for
Barely
like
healed him.
1,000.
Yeah.
And then he lost half his health again to the next nuke, and then he's like, oh wait, I'm still
This
alive.
casual
I'll just go
5.6k,
back up to
5.8k life he had.
Usually you see when someone uses the cheese, he's full HP. Do you know where push me pull you animal is from?
Yeah. I love those knickknacks or whatever, and I love those little guys.
So where is it from?
Oh, I don't know where it's from. Where? Croatia? What?
Push me pull. It's from Dr. Doolittle.
Oh. Yeah, I have no clue what the hell you're saying.
Push me, pull you. I'm very curious.
No, I've heard
now.
they're an actual animal. They're at the Denver Zoo, and they're like the ones who stand like right behind each other, so it looks like it's two heads on one body. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah, we have those. They're actual real
they
animals.
look like llamas.
What are you guys babbling
Yeah,
about?
that's not the real animal.
A llama spit out.
Yeah,
me
it's not.
before.
No, but there's ones that like I swear to God. Like,
Well, it can be with one head only, then it's the real animal.
yeah.
I've never heard
There
of
is
that before.
Dr. Doolittle's Push Me Pull You.
I've never heard of that before. That's crazy.
You guys should
We're
go to
learning a lot.
library ASAP.
Or you guys didn't know Easy Bake Oven, so
Yeah, that's true.
Where do I learn that stuff? Where do I
Google.
need to go for?
Top
Right
lane.
here.
We have to go to top lane, though,
lane.
for more Dota action. Pepita.
Oh, he's getting melted.
That Storm looks like he's made of just pillows here. Jenkins, confident dunk onto the puck. Oh, the silence, but he Yules up. Nice kick. Gets off the ulti, but this
Where's
puck...
the slammer? The slammer's bottom, so he's not going to be able to get to this fight, and they don't have any damage left.
Puck's going to be fine, dodging. Oh!
Bottom
The
lane
boulder!
Morphling just
40 life!
clearing those Raxes.
Leo Style lives after all that, too. But like you're talking about, the Raxes all going down here. BSJ trying to mend the home base. The infamous approach is still upon us here as they get closer to a 30K net worth advantage.
It's pretty high.
Biggest ass beatings we've been seeing here in King's Cup.
Yeah. And they're just playing it nice and cool. They're still not forcing it. No reason to. Is there any way for Leviathan to come back, Jack?
Barring a monumental throw, I don't think so.
I think they need to wipe them two times at least.
More than that.
Coddle outside the base, at risk of being stabbed down from the bounty hunter. Tries to force out, but it's in a coil, so he'll get snapped. And his back will be broken. Jenkins inside. Caught with a sprout, gonna get taken down, and now we have no Earthshaker around for any sort of defense. He didn't have the dunk quite yet, but now we'll never know.
Still trying to push in. He's just gonna clear the creep wave. Oh, they're gonna go for Roche. Some cheese, get some Aegis going again.
That was cute. I don't know if you saw it, but Leo Style was trying to catch Sammy Boy on that jump out with the Yules.
Did he get him? No.
He accidentally got himself.
Oh, got him. And here we go, just gonna go uphill.
Move in, pull back. Lots of attention here onto the morph, but
That waveform range.
just, yeah, gladly. Waveforms all the way back out. Now the follow-up's going to be there from Leo Style. Hitting it onto Sammy. Ice Blast will just catch Nusha hiding within those trees.
And that is an Ag's ulti, so he won't be able to blink for a while.
I don't even know if I've seen him be able to do it a grip
Oh,
yet.
middle.
But okay, he might need to use it onto Sammy Boy to save him if necessary, but it looks like he will be able to jump out. But the Raxes, though, cannot be saved. There's the move in, and oh, we tried to enchant Remnant the Morphling, but forgot he has a Linken's. So the Linken's will soak that one up, but it looks like they may still be able to at least get down that Aegis. Oh, Leo with the Yules, trying to narrowly avoid being stunned and locked into his place. Sammy Boy making a new approach with the BKB, but he's already out of mana at this point. And still Infamous holding on here. BSJ just gets shot on down and apart. And it looks like this one's going to be belonging to Infamous without question here. Going out at nearly a 40K net worth advantage. They blast down Nusham. Only survivor being Sammy Boy at this point. He figures I'll just do what I got to do as well. Double jump in after a buyback. But then he's quickly dead again. Good game, guys.
Wait.
Right, it's not over yet.
And there it is. The double white.
43,000, huh?
44.
There's a lot of cheddar. Brutal, savage. 44K discrepancy. My goodness, that is more than most teams have at the end of a game, just in total. Oh yeah, Infamous did what they need to do. They had a bounty hunter, which, I mean, we've seen fail and work. I mean, Misery played a nice one. Stinger, though, once again, good movements around the map early in the game, which secured him this late game.
Now, usually the trend that we had discussed for Leviathan is that this is a team that can actually do very well right out of the gate and in the laning phase.
Yeah.
It felt like that a little bit too. I mean, Newsham's Earth Spirit found some good setups, was able to kind of make an impact on some of the lanes, but
I think the problem was the puck was destroying the Stormspear mid. He was like a full level up once he got that Arcane Rune, like Lacoste said, and he could just spam up orbs so easily, and he was a full level up, 6 to 5.
Yeah, also the
Yeah.
problem was how Team Leviathan is playing. BSJ is pretty much always on the other side of the map where his team is. This game they had Coddle to call him, but that never actually happened. And the Earthshaker with some, let's call it questionable echo slams. There was no like super big echo slams besides trying to lock down the puck or just the morph. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. Also that fight on the bottom when Leo Style juked the echo slam was pretty perfect play from him.
Yeah, Leviathan, they made a couple good rotations coming out of the gate, but I feel like they were struggling in lane, Infamous lanes pretty well, and then when it got to like the mobile lineup, the rotations that they were making, like Infamous just really just outplayed them there constantly. Whether it was dodging ults, as Lacoste said, or it was just a situation where there'd be like 3 or 4 Leviathan heroes, BSJ wouldn't be there, and they'd take a 5-on-5, or 5-on-3 rather, and it was just, no, they were not going to win those fights.
here we'll see the score breakdown right now. Grant, I'd love to ask you this kind of question. What is the number on there that really stands out to you?
I mean, we've been saying it, but those assists, just 101, that's triple-digit assists.
Well, it's mostly because of the global lineup whenever AA ulti hits or just Nature's Prophet bouncing around.
Yeah, but
Also,
guess who had the most assists?
Yeah, you also have the Bounty Hunter who just it's what he does. I mean, he just uses track and that's it. Was it him? Yeah, 37.
And then that, I mean, we saw the damage done too. It was like 50,000 more damage done from the Dire. They controlled this. It felt like, I mean, it's a 52-minute game, but it just felt like the Infamous was controlling it from pretty much 10 minutes in, I think. And look at that, Leo Style. He came back, finally brought it back after these rough couple
Hopefully
of games.
Hopefully not just a one-game fluke.
Yeah, my boy Excel. 1 death on that. He had a sheep stick, Ags, Midas, Boots of Travel. This guy was yoked. Wait up, let me.
If you're able, I mean, I sometimes will play AA, and you know I'm very close to the level of Excel here, but when you get those kind of games when you know that you're just going to be neglected and you're able to kind of work on those side lanes and you get the early Midas, you just know it's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
You know it's going to be a great time.
No, it's going to be a great time. And you see that, I mean, the AA, just level 24, so far above just even the Coddle. And the Coddle's the one, he can farm pretty much anything with all that, and still 7,000 up.
I guess their team, you know, they're trying to share a lot of the farm. You got the Bloodseeker there. Sammy Boy, I guess if he's getting bullied out of his own lane, has to kind of look for other farming options too. So there may have been a little bit of a discrepancy there. But that is going to wrap things up for the first game of our final series of the day, when we're going to be cutting to a small break. We'll get freshened up and ready to bring you the final game of the day, Day 8 Kings Cup action. We'll see you soon for the final one.